Hello, friends, and welcome to Meme of the Month. We're back again. Yay!
Hooray!
Yay!
This,
Don't sound too enthusiastic.
eh, if we don't have live audience reactions, I'm sure chat will start screaming in a second. It's fine.
Yeah, boo.
But this week we are going to be playing a Monster of the Week style game using the meme that is listed to this side of me. I am pointing the right way. It is one from Ginny D. So if you are at all familiar with Ginny D, you may have seen this tweet. We are changing things up a little bit to avoid copyright stuff. We are working with the Villainous Association of Villainy, but it's still going to be fun. Today I have three lovely players with me, and I need to fix up the positioning here because now they're right. Sorry about that. That was a little bit off. That's cool. I'll fix the layout so we get all of Megan's face. But we do have three lovely players. We will start with Gerundu because his head is in the right spot now.
Hello, my head is in the right spot now, and I'm Jurundu. I'm a human. You may remember me from other shows on the Majestic Goose Network, such as Roll for Weird, which I play Silas Lancaster, and Shitty Cowboys, in which I play John Millard Pendergrass. Hello.
Hello. Next up, we have Tanya.
Hello, I am Tanya. I am a human raised by humans. I haven't been around much. I'm working on making my own game. So it's a thing I'm doing. I'm happy to be here.
And last but certainly not least, we have Megan, now finally in the right position.
Yeah, my head's a normal size, which is different from real life.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Megan. You may know me from other Majestic Goose streams. I've been on Meme of the Month.
Yes.
Meme of the Month and Monster of the Week are too similar for
They
my brain.
are. It's a problem.
And I am also the DM of Quest Laid Plans. All of Season 1 is currently available. Season 2 is premiering this fall, so that's exciting.
Yay.
And I am also Ava on Eclipse with Majestic Goose Network. I am the co-host of the Ice Tea podcast, which is about figure skating and not about games. And let's see, what else can I plug? Get Moda Intergalactica on Drive Through RPG. It was not written by me, but it was co-produced by my production company, Metaphorical Studios, and it's very fun.
Awesome. And I am Danny. I'm going to be your keeper tonight. You may have seen me around the Majestic Goose Network here on Meme of the Month, or on, what are the other things that I do? That's Pretty Crafty, or Crits and Knits. And you can now find me on Monday nights on the Ink and Lyre Network as Maris on Chromatic Academy Covenstead.
Cool.
With all of that out of the way, let's talk about today's game. We've got quite the meme for you. Our three lovely players are going to be playing characters who are trying to get a spot in the Villainous Association of Villainy. There are 3 spots open. 1 is for a villain, and 2 are for henchmen. So, in this audition, shall we say, you are trying to demonstrate that you can work together as a team, but you're each still trying to put in that little bit of extra effort so that you're a villain and not just a henchman. Let's meet our villains. We're going to go in the opposite order of our initial introductions. We're going to start with Megan. Who are you playing tonight?
My character's name is Ski Madonna. She is a singer, but as any other professional artists or musicians know, you need a day job, and her day job is being a villain. And she can sing beautifully in any genre, but she sings mostly opera as a villain because everyone hates it.
Love it. Tanya, who are you playing?
Today I will be playing the spooky Dollface. She's really embraced the fact that she has no soul. And she's just wanting to really take advantage of all the things that come with being a creepy doll, and mostly that involves not blinking. Oh, and speaking directly into people's brains.
Oh, okay. Fun times. And Gerundu, who are you playing tonight?
I'm going to be playing Dr. Megabones. And he is the expert, and he is basically Skeletor dressed as a doctor.
Beautiful.
Conversely, a buff skeleton in a white coat and tie.
How can a skeleton be buff? Like, how does that work anatomically?
Ask Skeletor. I don't know, but somehow he pulls it off.
That's true.
Yeah. Interesting. That's something I maybe don't want to think about too hard.
He has mega bones.
That's what makes them mega.
That's exactly. He was exposed to an overdose of mega rays, and subsequently his skeleton was significantly megafied, and he no longer fits into polite society due to his mega bones.
Beautiful. All right, and now comes everyone's favorite part of Monster of the Week. We're going to talk about how the three of you know each other. And on each of the character sheets, there are some questions and some suggestions for your relations to the other two characters. We're going to let Tanya start this one. So,
heavens.
Tanya, tell me, how does Dollface know Schemadonna?
I feel like they were college roommates.
Oh, no. Okay.
And formed that sort of definitely opposite, like that whole like Wednesday and the really cute sparkly werewolf.
Okay.
Like Dollface was just over there being super creepy, and she was practicing arias. And I never minded when she sang, and she didn't care that I didn't blink. So,
And a captive audience. It was great.
Okay. And how does Dollface know Dr. Megabones?
Let's see.
Good luck.
You can throw out some of the options that you're reading through.
I'm feeling like Bloodkin. Like, how old is Dr. Megabones?
Well, who could say? Dr. Megabones was injured in a tragic megafication accident. Who knows how long ago? It could be a plot devicium time ago. However long you feel is convenient, it doesn't matter. He's a skeleton.
I mean, do you want to be like a family member?
Sure. Do you want a mega dad?
Uncle Megabones?
Uncle Megabones. Oh. Uncle Megabones. I love it.
I love it.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Okay. Gerundu. Tell us a little bit about how you know these two Uncle Megabones.
Uncle Megabones. Okay. Okay, for Dollface, I think because she's family. Dollface knows about some of Dr. Megabones' dark secrets, but they agreed to keep quiet about them. So I now tell you out of character what Dollface knows.
Well, I mean, I can read your brain, so...
Yeah, well, exactly. So I guess you could tell me what I know.
But I would never tell.
So if an opportunity comes up to blackmail me, you're all right. You've got those things. So yeah, you have something over Dr. Megabones potentially.
Okay.
I don't know what it should be. I think if something should come up later, it'll be dealer's choice.
Okay.
Schemadonna. I think you You came to Dr. Megabones for advice, and your advice, the advice you received got you out of trouble. What was that trouble? What was that trouble? Was? Sorry, it's late at night. What what was that trouble, Ski Madonna?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, that's the wrinkle here. So, Dr. Megabones advised at some point.
Okay, yeah. Do I say what it was?
Yep.
Yeah, if
Okay.
it helps, he's an MD and also has degrees in applied wickedness.
I think that as an MD and a skeleton, that Dr. Megabones would probably be proficient in Alexander technique. And so I think that when maybe Ski Madonna was like overexerting her voice, she went to Dr. Megabones thinking he was like an osteopath, but it was confusing because he's just like a osteopath, you know?
But I'm a GP, but
yeah. But he was able to give her some good advice on sort of balancing her spine on top of her head, or the other way around. Both she could do both now. That's megification for you.
That is bone megification.
Beautiful.
Successful. Okay, excellent.
Fantastic.
Megification advice.
All right. And Ski Madonna, how else do you know these two?
I think that I made them be in a production of an opera with me because everyone got fantasy COVID or something, and we needed understudies. So I got them, and we did Tales of Hoffman, and the spooky doll played the doll character, and Dr. Megabones played the main role, and the bone thing was just never addressed, actually.
It was a creative decision that...
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's a medical condition. It wouldn't be fair to sort of, I suppose, although he does directly...
It was like hailed as a really edgy, interesting production.
Yeah, I mean, he chose to call himself Dr. Megabones, so I guess he's calling attention to his megabones.
Fantastic. So,
probably still bitter about being typecast.
You loved it.
I'm always the Megabones.
You didn't have to actually sing like I sang for you, and no one could tell because you're like a doll and your face doesn't move. So,
right.
Love it.
I got to play two parts, and It was great. It was my favorite.
Awesome. So the three of you know each other, and you get along well enough. And you probably all heard about the same opportunity together. You have made it through the first round of auditions. And you arrive at the Villainous Association of Villainies headquarters, located conveniently in Memetown. And you are ushered through a very dark, dingy hallway, past this very unpleasant-looking entryway. Things get suddenly a lot cleaner and more sterile looking. It's not like the bright white of cleanliness, but there's a lot of stainless steel. Everything that's painted is painted black. And there are framed photos down the hallway on both sides of rather successful villains from the association. Most notably, a very large portrait of Miss Fortune, who is the head of the Villainous Association of Villainy. And you arrive in a back room. It looks a lot like a police interrogation room, but that's fine. I'm sure it's normal. And you are all seated in folding chairs at a folding table. And you wait patiently until your contact arrives. The door flings open.
Is there one of those
dramatically.
two-sided mirrors?
There is. There absolutely is. Because
Well, then Dollface spends her whole time just staring into the mirror, or through the mirror.
you are very much on audition from the moment you walk into the room. The door flings dramatically open, and you hear a laugh. And oh, lovely, lovely, interesting. That's a choice. Okay, more choices being made in this room. Fantastic. I am
That's
your
glorious.
contact for the night. My name is Third Wonder. And he bows dramatically. Right.
Greetings, Third Wonder.
Love it. Right on point. Very villainous of you.
Hello. I'm here too.
All right.
Yeah.
You have clearly picked your character, and I like it. I think
Dollface is going to speak directly into his brain and be all like, "We're first and second wonders already taken."
you are a problem. I like it. Right. So, my friends, we have plans for you. You have made it past the first trials to join the Villainous Association of Villainy. You're all showing tremendous, tremendous promise. However, we only have 3 spots available. 1 is for a villain, 2 are for henchmen. So, you got lots of stuff going on with this audition. You're trying to prove that you do fit the group. The association is selective, don't forget that. And we're looking for cooperation, for teamwork, and for the best damn villain we can get. Ready for your assignment?
I can barely contain my excitement at the prospect of joining VAV.
If I'm in his brain, do I know what the assignment is before he says it?
Yeah.
Go on then, Tanya. Tell us what it is.
Oh, I'm just going to keep it to myself. Knowledge is power. So to be unknown is to be unconquerable.
It's separated player knowledge from character knowledge. Very, very ethical.
Right. So, you've been around Meme Town for a little bit. You know that there's an election coming up next week. We want the mayor out of here. But he's ahead in the polls. You, my villains in training, need to find a way to keep the mayor from becoming the mayor once more. You've got a week to execute your plan. So,
For the mayor.
that is an option. Just keep in mind, we don't bail you out. I mean, there is a fund for that, but not while you're in the audition process. So, this room is your room for the time being. Here are keys, and he hands out 3 keys to you. You can have whatever planning materials you need in here. It's a great secure little spot. And happy planning. And he sort of gives you a look. He's not sure about some of these laughs, but that's fine. It's fine. You can workshop it. And he heads on out. So the 3 of you now have your assignment to make sure that the current mayor of Meme Town, we're just gonna, I didn't prepare a name for him. We're gonna say it's Adam DeGeese. Because, we bring in from all of our shows.
What a disreputable character.
You need to make sure that
How many years has he been mayor?
He has been the mayor of Meme Town since the last election. He's only had 1 term, so we're going to say 3 years. And, the Villainous Association of Villainy doesn't like what he's doing for the town. It's not working for them. So
Who is running against him?
Um, that is an excellent question. You're not entirely sure. That's something you're going to have to go sort out. Unless you live in Beamtown and you're aware of that sort of thing.
What are his policies? Like, what is his platform as a mayor?
He's very anti-crime, which you can see would be the big problem.
The trouble is getting people to vote for a pro-crime candidate.
Actually, no, that's not true.
It's not difficult at all.
Unfortunately,
Town isn't real life.
in Saturday morning cartoon world.
Exactly.
A principled man in office. We can't be having that.
All right. So,
Sorry about that.
how do you want to start going about eliminating his potential to be elected?
I think we should recruit from reality television. We'll find the most disreputable, evil man we possibly can find. And just allow him to do whatever he wants. And people will just vote for him anyway.
this- Uncle Megabones, this is Meme Town. Nobody's that predictable.
True. Perhaps something
They'll
more
vote for-
convoluted.
I'm thinking we get another character, like somebody more memey. Somebody who just would do it for the vibe, just somebody really in touch with the heart of Meme Town, who's really susceptible to being guided by people like us.
What hep cat do you suggest fits this bill?
I was thinking Ceiling Cat, but I think they have another engagement.
What
am not
about
familiar with
Dat
them.
Boy?
Bat Boy?
Dat Boy! He's a
Bat
delightful
Boy.
frog, and he rides
Dat
a
Boy.
unicycle.
Pedro and I go way back. He's more stubborn than you think. We need someone with looser morals. With loose morals.
There's much thought trying to determine
So many thinking.
the least moral meme characters that we can come up with.
What about the wizard who contemplates his orb?
The orb contemplator, yes.
I know a little lad. He likes berries and cream.
How
He'll do anything for berries and cream.
how would we convince the populace to vote for such a loathsome creature?
Branding.
Perhaps a mega boning? No. No, that would only increase his power. A corruptible boy.
Goodness me. Okay.
Oh,
Jordan needs to change mental gears now.
What
Sorry.
about the old memes, like Insanity Wolf, or that dog who was nice looking?
The unicorn. The Candy Mountain unicorn.
oh.
An attractive creature with a proven track record of trickery and deception, luring to the promise of Candy Mountain only to harvest organs.
Magical Leopardons.
Candy Mountain, Charlie.
Pancake bunny. That's one of my favorite memes.
I don't know that one.
I don't think I know that
It's just a
one.
picture of a bunny with a pancake on its head, and it brings me joy.
Oh, that was a suggestion from chat.
It was yes, suggestion from chat. I've got chat up, so I can.
Pancake bunny. Pancake
Be
bunny
aware.
can surely be manipulated to be a useful tool.
Have you met any bunnies?
What
Pancake or
about
no?
that guy who walks by a hot girl and he looks at her and his girlfriend is upset?
That guy,
What about-
yes.
Or
Yes.
the little
She's-
girl who looks very happy next to a flaming house.
Either of those would be excellent choices. We want to avoid putting children forth for mayor, though. I think there's some sort of ridiculous rule that you have to be human, so that knocks out the bunny. And the frog.
Duplicitous boyfriend man, it is then.
You'll be a
Duplicitous
perfect
boyfriend man.
politician.
Yes.
When was the last sighting of duplicitous boyfriend man? Was he outside the Meme Town Mall? Was he in the Meme Town Mall?
Let us consult the duplicitous boyfriend scanner. And
My favorite dating app.
Dr. Megabones brings up like a wrist-mounted holographic projection computer and searches for duplicitous boyfriend. And can we say that he does that to investigate a mystery?
Absolutely,
To try and
yes.
locate
Amazing.
duplicitous
Amazing.
boyfriend?
beep, boop, beep, 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 boop. Behold, duplicitous boyfriend man. What? I rolled a 6 plus 2 sharp, so an 8 total.
So you get one
That's-
question with
I
that?
get 1, yes, which will be. Where is it?
All right.
Or where did it go? I guess.
So your scanner is a very fancy little piece of technology, and you were able to identify that he was indeed outside of the Meme Town Mall just a few minutes ago, and he has gone back home to his apartment where he is currently being berated by his girlfriend.
All
We
right.
must hurry. Time is of the essence. We have merely 18 more hours of duration before.
Hold on. I can attune my mind to his.
Okay, is there a role for that?
It is. I have to roll weird.
Please do.
So it's just 2 dice
Mhm.
and my +2 and report the number.
Yep.
Ooh. 8 plus 2 is 10.
That's
Okay.
right.
And so on your sheet,
On a
what is
10
it?
or more, hold 3. I don't know what hold 3 means.
What is the move?
The move is to attune my mind to a monster or minion.
Okay.
On a 10 or more, hold 3. Spend 1 hold to ask the keeper one of the following questions.
Okay, so you get 3 questions basically.
And
Oh,
you
okay,
can ask
groovy.
them at any point.
Hmm
All right. Well, this particular question is going to be, how can I attract its attention?
Well,
Do you really need to ask that question?
Do
the
you
answer
own a
is
red dress?
We just need
Yes.
to wait outside his house and just pass him.
that is
He'll
it.
turn
You
him-
just have to put on the red dress and be a hot girl outside of anywhere that he is, and you will attract his attention.
But there's multiple exits from his apartment. Maybe we should all wear red dresses. Even Uncle Megabones.
That seems the safest.
To the mega
Cover all the
drone.
bases.
Okay.
Hope I do cover all my bases. Otherwise, I'm liable to be arrested again.
Again. Well,
Gotta cover the myths.
No, I mean, I have an extensive record of evil and villainy. Not for exposing myself. I don't want to add that to the sheet.
That's not
I
evil.
mean,
That's just
you're
careless.
evil, but you're not
No,
a
I'm
creep.
not a pervert.
Dr. Megabones, just for the record, is blissfully unaware of any double entendres issuing forth from his name. He thinks it's rad and cool that he's called Dr. Megabones. Anyway, sorry. Ray, continue.
Is there a changing room in the base that we're at?
There is. You have not seen anything that is a changing room. You're certain that there's probably a locker room of sorts, but because you are still in the audition process, you haven't been granted access to that. However, there is a restroom just down the hall.
Do we all just have red dresses, like on our person?
Well, funnily enough, I have the preparedness move as an expert. So if I need something unusual, such as 3 identical red dresses in our respective sizes, I roll plus sharp.
Please roll.
Amazing.
Okay. So that's a 7 plus 2 sharp. So a 9. On a 7 to 9, I have it, but it's not here. It'll take some time to get it.
Okay, so Dr. Megabones, you know that you've got. Well, you have an entire supply warehouse of different items that could be useful. It's located just on the other side of town. So you could easily get over there and get the 3 identical red dresses, but it's just going to take a little bit of time. But you do have 7 full days to put everything into place.
Well, fortunately, I have a warehouse in the garment district that can furnish us with a selection of red dresses.
That's, I mean, canonically, that's where she gets all of her old Victorian dresses.
Of course.
Just Dollface, you know,
supply
has...
the theater.
Exactly.
It's just one of my many business interests. It's only incidentally evil.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so are you heading to the warehouse to get your 3 red dresses? Do you have any other plans that you want to do as well?
Yeah, sure. Oh gosh.
So you have come up with part 1 of your plan, where you will be providing a more appropriate candidate. Do you have any other portions of your plan?
Still need to make sure that Mr. DeGeese, Mayor DeGeese, does not get reelected.
Yes. Okay.
Maybe a scandal, perhaps.
So yeah, I was thinking. Let me get back into character.
I was thinking the same thing. I happen to have a move appropriate to this.
So it's called Dark Past. So if I troll through my memories for something relevant to the case at hand, so I roll plus weird,
Okay.
and then get to ask some questions based on how well I roll. Ooh, that is an 11 plus 1 is a 12. So
Nice. Okay.
booyah! So I get to ask 2 questions from the list.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so one is what black magic do I know that could help here?
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
What black magic do you know that could help here? I think that Dr. Megabones, being that he does have his degree in applied wickedness, has studied some substantial amounts of black magic. And I think that you could come up with a curse. Given enough time, you could curse him.
That's one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good call.
Yes. a magical reckoning of some kind. So I get to ask 2 questions. So my second
Okay.
question.
Oh no.
It's just the phrasing of this question is tremendous, given the context of what we're actually facing.
When I dealt with this creature, or one of its kind, what did I learn?
Who
Oh,
hurt Dr. Megabones?
politicians, apparently.
A politician.
Did Dr. Megabones have a cheating boyfriend?
Who can say?
Okay, so, Dr. Megabones, you have dealt with creatures like DeGeese before. Specifically in this case, the creature is a politician.
Yes.
And you are very much aware of the way that they are able to manipulate the things that are said about them and spin them in a positive fashion, even though it may be something negative. So you're aware that he's got a team that will help him spin bad news. And so you will have to be proactive in any attempts you're making to disgrace him.
Okay.
What if he had an affair with duplicitous boyfriend man's overly attached girlfriend?
And it was, in fact, DeGeese who was the duplicitous boyfriend the whole time.
We've solved the case. Wait, it wasn't a case.
I think we've got a scenario we can use.
Wait, can I ask a slightly above board question? Because I haven't played Monster of the Week in a million years. I think the last time I played it was the raining rainily episode. So are we all like allowed to know what each other's stats are?
I have no problem with that. I think it should.
Because I mean, because I think in character, like maybe like Schema Donna will be like, I know how to ace an audition, and what they're looking for is teamwork, and to work together, we should know each other's strengths.
There you
Well,
go.
let me run the quantum quantifier.
And everybody's stat numbers appear above their heads. So yeah, Dr. Megabones is -1 charm, as you might expect. +1 cool, +2 sharp, 0 tough, and +1 weird. So it's a bit of an all-rounder. The focus on sharp, so intelligence-based things, investigating, what have you, with a bit of weird and acts under pressure. Not a very good fighter, and not particularly great at charming people.
Okay.
I am also not a great fighter. I've got a +1 to charm, a 0 to cool, a 1 to sharp, a -1 to tough, and a +2 to weird.
Okay.
So if we need to weird someone out, I'm your doll.
I have +1 charm. I have +3 cool, because the show must go on. And also I took a lot of improv classes in college. And then I have 1, what's S? What does S stand for? Sharp. I have 1 sharp, -1 tough, and 0 weird. But I do have a grenade launcher.
Excellent.
Not weird, but I have a grenade launcher.
This is. I'm not trying to brag or threaten anybody, but I happen to have a magical dagger, a blessed dagger, and a flamethrower.
Dollface just has 2 really big, not butcher knives, not the big rectangle ones, but like the big carve the turkey knives that are like disproportionately big.
A carving
like
knife.
a haunted doll with
Seem
2
to
big
be-
knives.
Yes,
That's being one on
haunted
your
doll with
side.
2 big knives. 2 big
Love
knives.
it.
She can also see invisible. Is there anything invisible in the room with us? Is a
If
question.
there's ever
that-
anything invisible near us, Danny, you legally have to tell us.
I do have to tell you now.
Yeah.
Are you a co-op?
There's nothing in the room with you.
Okay.
What do you have? Tell me about the move that lets you be in people's heads.
I can read people's thoughts and put words in their mind.
Okay.
This allows me to investigate a mystery or read a bad situation without needing to talk. I can also manipulate someone without speaking. I still roll, but people will not expect the weirdness of me talking in their brains.
Okay.
But I think I have to actively attempt to do it.
Okay.
So I can't, I want to read the thoughts of somebody I can't see and maybe isn't even there.
Okay. While we're talking about our characters, why don't you share what your special moves are? Because I feel like that is going to be another part of that teamwork sharing and knowing what you can each do.
And best to have that conversation in the room while we're definitely being watched by 2, if not 3 villains. A committee.
I brought my resume.
I love it.
Now, this was the thing that we just got to make up for ourselves, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So the thing I picked was size changing. So Dr. Megabones, thanks to his mega bones, is able to change size, similar to that insectoid person who is a trademarked character.
Oh,
can
yes.
Can
change
he become the
size.
12-foot Home Depot skeleton?
He can become the 12-foot
Yes!
Home Depot skeleton.
That's fantastic.
I absolutely need to ride on the 12-foot Home Depot skeleton's shoulders. I need to stride into battle.
As niece Megabones, you surely have done so many times before.
It's my favorite game to play with Uncle Megabones.
And I can also turn into Tiny Bones.
But yeah, so there you go. That's what Dr. Megabones can do.
All right. How about Dollface? Is your ability the reading minds, or did you choose something else as well?
Well, those were 3 of them. Those were just my 3 spooky moves.
Okay.
If I had to pick one, I don't know what kind of power it would be, but she just has this unsettling aura.
Okay.
Everybody is just super uncomfortable around her because she doesn't blink and she's holding a big bloody knife.
Okay. Oh, the knives are bloody. Excellent. Okay.
I mean, that'll do it.
Okay.
I mean, she fits fine, on the public transit system. Nobody gives her a second look, but if she's in anywhere, above ground where there's civilized people,
Right.
she
Christmas
definitely
is a
creeps them
hoot
out.
at the Megabones family household.
Sure is.
Goodness.
Another knife? Thanks, Uncle Megabones.
Well, you get through them so quickly.
Yep. Okay. And Ski Madonna.
Okay, Ski Madonna, I feel like I mostly took stat boosts because they were easy to remember. So
Yeah.
Ski Madonna is unfazable, so that's just +1 cool, which is why I'm so cool. It's
Gotcha.
that in the improv classes, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
And I have battlefield awareness. I always know what's happening around me and what to watch out for. So I get +1 armor on top of whatever I get from gear. And I think I got 1 from gear, so I have 2 armor total.
Okay.
Which I think of as in my mind's eye, I have one of those Wagner soprano hats, like the Viking hats.
Yes.
Amazing.
Okay.
And then my third one is tactical genius. When I read a bad situation, I can roll +cool instead of +sharp.
Okay. All right. I like it.
All I can think of is Bugs Bunny now.
Bugs Bunny is the ultimate diva.
Absolutely.
Yes, I know it. I can't help it.
Oh, Brunhilde, be my wife.
With
Yeah,
my
they make
sword
us
and
study
magic
bugs in
helmet.
conservatory.
I love that. That is
With your spear and magic helmet.
Spirit magic helmet.
Yes, magic helmet. And I'll give you a sample.
all
I'm
right.
not realizing that I don't think I've ever seen that. Like I'm familiar with. I'm like, have I never seen the Bugs Bunny opera cartoon? That's horrible. I should be stripped of all of my music degrees until I reconcile that.
There's a couple. There's the Barbara Seville, and then
Yep.
there's the Ring Cycle one.
Huh.
Both are very funny.
They're both lovely.
Anyway,
Right, back
To
on
the game.
target.
Yes.
but Schema Donna has seen those and she likes them a lot. They were what inspired her to say.
So to sum up, she says, still staring at the mirror. Like, she's not even looking at the people she's talking to. She's just staring at the mirror to absolutely creepify whoever's in there.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll me weird.
Okay. Mother. Jesus,
Father.
Mary and John Winchester. That was a 6 and a 4.
So that would be a 10
So
plus your weird.
2. That's 12. I'm so weird.
You
Extremely weird.
you all
I'm
hear
so weird.
a clatter coming from behind the mirror.
I
Luckily,
hear a clatter.
What was that?
And then you hear a muffled, no, everything's fine, keep planning. Keep planning.
clipboards are so slippery, she says, smiling at the window. So we need to discredit Adam DeGeese, and we need to put forth duplicitous boyfriend man as mayor. But we have to be careful of the DeGeese spin team.
Yes, perhaps that grenade launcher may come in handy.
I feel
And we mustn't forget, we must make duplicitous boyfriend the people's princess, so people will vote for him.
Yes.
everyone loves a victim. What if we
Break both his legs.
or in a less punishable by jail time, we could get overly attached girlfriend on our side after we distract him by being in red dresses. This does not feel like a plan. Ignore it.
Everybody loves a redemption arc. What if we simultaneously set up Adam DeGeese to be a cheater and a bad person by having an affair with emotionally attached girlfriend, and then everyone will be like, oh my god, the guy who we thought was a cheater was really being cheated on. How tragic! I shall vote for him because that's how I decide who I vote for. Who has the saddest life is what
That
everybody will
actually
say.
That kind of
Redemption arc.
makes it sound like we're asking people to go vote for the loser. That's how the small-minded people will view it. Voting
No,
for the
the
beta cuck.
Small-minded
Nobody likes a
people
beta
vote
cuck.
for the underdog.
Perhaps duplicitous boyfriend man is a champion of justice.
Is there some way is there a move we could do to figure out if how good of a politician would duplicitous boyfriend be? What if he majored in political science and we just don't know because that's
I
not what
have
we know about
a-
him.
We just look him up
2
on
holes
LinkedIn.
left. I'm tuned. Yeah, I'm tuned
He
into
definitely
his
has a
brain.
LinkedIn for sure.
Okay. All right,
So can I spend one of my holds to
look at his LinkedIn?
scan his brain for political knowledge, or like how he
Absolutely.
voted,
Yeah.
or just kind of politicalness.
Okay.
So-
what's the thing that's it's the monster of the week version of the help action. It's just you help someone else, right?
Yeah.
It's a cool role, right?
It is
I
cool.
can I just do that whenever I want?
Yep.
Ooh. Let's see. I need to find my 90 windows of things that I have shut by mistake.
The joy.
I also had I accidentally opened the Opera browser and it was like quit Opera and I was like, please. No. Never.
I shall never leave the opera. It's the help out action. So you roll plus cool. On a 10 plus, you grant them +1 to their roll. On a 7 to 9, you grant them +1 to the roll, but also expose yourself to danger. On a +12, your help lets them act as if they just rolled a 12 naturally. So basically an automatic success, regardless of what they already got.
Is there a limit to how much I can do that?
Nope, you can, as long as you've got a narrative way of explaining how you're helping someone, you can help them as much as you want.
Okay.
Now I'm already in his brain. Like, I get to ask these questions for free.
Right, these are your holds. Okay, so this will be using the second hold. And what is your question that you're asking?
Second hold is I would like to scan his brain for political leanings, political knowledge, just his general political framework.
Okay. We're gonna go with some stereotypes here, and just looking at the kind of dude bro he looks to be in these memes. He was
also some Joe Rogan.
He was totally a double major, history and poli-sci.
Okay.
And has a lot of opinions on World War II.
Oh boy.
He sounds perfect.
It's like, oh, that could really be a lot of things.
It could be. But
he's so many things.
He also has a podcast.
Oh, okay.
Is it a political podcast?
Absolutely.
It's meant to be about hobbies, but it's incredibly political. But of course, a lot of his posts will be things about keeping politics out of his hobbies.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. He doesn't quite realize how political he is.
It's only politics when other people think it.
Exactly. With him, it's just a fact.
Right.
Right. Yeah. What a little turd.
So yes, based on that, you're quite sure that he's got some political acumen of some sort, and you can work with that. You can draw on it for your purposes.
We just have to appeal to his complete lack of empathy.
And his completely unfounded self-confidence.
This should be a cakewalk. Convincing him to run will be no issue whatsoever.
What if, when we're in the red dress, and his attention is turned, what if we project him?
We were just a gestalt entity inside this
Like a Vincent Adultman
singularity of
sexy
red.
woman.
Hello. We are Megabones.
Megazord, Megabones.
Okay.
Schema Donna.
Yes.
But don't people who get rejected, are they not more susceptible to the next person who might approve of them? So, like, if one of us is all, hot and, oh, look at me, I will be your next girlfriend. Ha ha ha, no, I will not. The next one that he runs into, he will be more likely to listen to.
That's exactly right. I learned all about it when I starred in the opera adaptation of The Pickup Artist.
And I guess it's just a matter of which one of us he sees first.
Okay. So you have your general plan for recruiting duplicitous boyfriend. And
There's a lot of question
How-
marks between that and getting him elected mayor, though.
and
But that's where discrediting McGeese.
so yes, that's the next part. Is
Yeah.
how are you going to
I also have
discredit?
I have a lot of faith in his ability to just make him, you know what I mean? Like I have a lot of faith in the ability of any given politician to just like stir up drama without outside interference.
Yes, which again plays back into what we were saying earlier, which it might be better to not target DeGeese directly and instead go after his PR team. Not necessarily by exploding them with a grenade launcher, but maybe otherwise.
But not necessarily
Not necessarily not. Yes.
Well, there's the curse thing, which I'm sure Dollface will be keen to work on with a high degree of weird.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't it be unfortunate if the entirety of Mr. DeGeese's PR team were to be stricken with a series of increasingly unlikely accidents and illnesses, say? In the manner of some kind of plague or curse, hex.
It would indeed be most unfortunate.
And then it'd be simply
You
a
could
case
poison
of,
their Del Taco.
Or
I
you
mean,
could just get them Del Taco.
let's purchase a discount card for Del Taco and post it to their headquarters. Within hours, they will be incapacitated.
Oh goodness.
I don't even know what Del Taco is out of character, but I'll just play along and say it's bad. Give you the bad tummy.
I've never been. They might be great. I don't know. Sorry, Del Taco.
It's fine. The number of places this network is banned from now is it's fine.
Oh yeah, like Motel 6 has got us on a hit
Skaterama.
list.
Like if I was banned from Taco Bell, I would be like really sad. But you know,
Yeah.
I enjoy Taco Bell. Please allow me to have free.
I like to think outside the box. You know, the bun. Damn it! I ruined the joke.
Ah. Oh well.
You fit right in on.
And now I
on
have
the
to go on
network.
Living Moss, knowing about my shame.
Bun box.
You know.
Why not have both?
Pero no los dos.
So, okay. I forgot I was saying everything. I agree that anyone could play the role of the woman in the red dress. However, Dr. Megabones, you are a giant skeleton or a tiny skeleton, depending on your mood. And Spooky Friend, you are literally a haunted doll. Therefore, perhaps it is I, with my acting experience and my normal human body, who should take the role.
All right.
You make an excellent point.
I mean, I, of course, yes. Why would anybody find a giant muscular skeleton in a red dress attractive?
They definitely would.
Don't talk bad about yourself.
For sure.
My glowing mega
think it.
bones.
You have so much to offer, Dr. Megabones.
Yes,
Anyone would be
invariably
lucky.
depending on my moods. An attendance size increase.
I just meant that I most closely resemble the species of woman that is in the meme photo.
That is undeniably true.
That is correct.
Perhaps I should instead attempt to disguise myself as the average Joe Rogan podcast listener. I shall get a tribal sleeve.
Oh, goodness.
I shall adopt a vacant look. And a red trucker cap.
All right. So you have your general plan for
Attracting the
duplicitous
attention
boyfriend
of
man, and some form of curse for the PR team. Is that sounding about like what we want to do?
Yes, Dollface is happy to
Yes.
work on cursing the PR team.
Yes, 100%. That's what we're gonna do.
All right. You all
And leave Adam DeGeese to mess up all on his own.
I'm sure he won't have any trouble finding some way of doing that.
you all do see a piece of paper sliding under the door.
Dr. Megabones uses his Megabones to pick it up.
It's it is scrawled very messily, but it says, "Don't forget the laughs."
The plan's coming together. Laugh, you fools.
I love cursing.
Yes, yes, evil and wickedness.
And I think on that note, literally, we're going to take a brief break. I know that some of us need to refresh beverages. So we will be back in
Yes.
about 10 minutes or so to see how this plan plays out, my friends. So we shall see you soon. Welcome back, friends.
Greeting.
Hello.
And that is our cast of characters for the rest of the evening.
I feel like I'm disqualified from the evil laugh competition because anytime I try to make a laughing noise, I have a coughing fit.
Oh.
No, but there's what's creepier than a laughing haunted doll is like a laughing haunted doll that also like has a hacking cough for some reason. Can you imagine? You
I
get
got
a
one
you
of
get a little
those.
girl doll and it's just like
Oh,
Just
goodness,
don't
yes.
apologize after you cough, and then it kind of undermines the tension when you. I'm sorry.
you're welcome. Like
Yeah, choke on it.
Should be glad I wasn't near the buffet, you know.
Oh, goodness.
He's got this.
So, the team, who don't have a name because they're not an official team, they're just auditioning, have been working on their plan to become members of the Villainous Association of Villainy, which is headed by Misfortune. And they have they've come up with their plan, and I believe they are headed out to put their plan into action. As they are leaving the headquarters of the Villainous Association of Villainy, their contact, a third wonder, waves. All right, you kids have fun, and don't fail us.
Failure is not an option for
You're-
Dr. Megabone.
Failure is never an option, not if you want to become a member of the Villainous Association of Villainy. All right, bye.
Dollface is gonna like speak in his head and be like, "We've already won," and then laugh, but in his head, so it's extra creepy because she can't do it out loud. She lacks those vocal cords, but she can laugh in his head, and that's what she's gonna do.
You see him jump as he is walking back into the room with the mirror. Yeah. Okay,
He's probably the one I made drop his clipboard.
probably, yes.
All right. Well, I'm used to taking public transport. Which bus goes to the garment district?
You can probably take the number 6. We'll get you to the garment district in a fairly reasonable amount of time.
I feel
perfect.
like
I can do my
Supervillain's
vocal
taking the
warm-ups
bus.
on the bus. Everyone will love it.
So the skeleton, the doll, and the opera singer get on the bus.
You know, anywhere else
There's
it would be
never
a
a
joke,
seat for
but it's just
Megabone.
meme time.
Yeah.
Well, you could shrink.
But I've already paid my fare. I'm
You
not
have to
taking up
pay.
less space.
They never questioned me about paying. Maybe it's the knives or the creepy stare.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Mostly the
madam.
drivers pretend they don't see me, and I just sit on the bus and stare at people.
So you
Are you well?
the bus gets you to the garment district, within just walking distance of Dr. Megabone's warehouse.
Yes.
How went the vocal warm ups? Are you feeling ready to face the world? Do you have a show tonight?
It's a show when you're me.
I gotta say, every once in a
Okay.
while, your voice is powerful enough that it kills Zoom.
It blows them. It blows the.
No, I'm so sorry. I used my I can put the pad on my mic.
It's just fun because we know what you're saying or singing. It just
It's just
It stops
the
mid-sound.
projection and pitch. Yeah, it just cuts you out.
I'll turn my gain down.
you are so powerful.
Well, I was gonna ask at some point because I didn't have a chance to really check it if it was like peaking. But...
It's mostly fine. It was just on some of those more sustained high notes. It's just going whoop. Nope.
Okay.
Zoom just says, "Oh, that must be background noise."
Yeah, someone's got a
Everyone's
washing
a
machine
critic.
on in the background.
Zoom is terrible like that.
Dying animal or something. And this is why I don't teach voice lessons over Zoom.
Yeah, that would be challenging. In any case, you arrive at the garment district, and you can make your way easily to Dr. Megabones' warehouse.
Mega fashions.
Of course.
Look, I've got
It's called
to
mega
optimize
fashion.
my SEO.
Do you specialize in the big and tall industry? Because you're mega clothes for mega bones, or
Exactly.
And mini
Why
bones for when you're tiny, like the petite section.
Yes, it is what's known as enlightened self-interest.
All right.
that's oh, my brain doesn't work. Enlightened self-interest is my REM cover band.
So, you arrive at the warehouse where you have the 3 red dresses, and you are able to obtain those with no trouble, because of course it is your warehouse. So,
No trouble. That was an opera joke. That was an opera
Fortunately.
joke for you guys.
Fortunately,
not
Uncle Megabones
sophisticated enough
knows
to get it.
that I only wear like white spooky Victorian gowns. So I've just took that and went to the fake blood department.
that works.
So, it's red, but it's very on theme. Because I gotta be true to my brand, is what I'm saying. So it's red, but it's red with the blood of my enemies. Or fake blood, because I couldn't find a real enemy.
Figurative blood of enemies.
You know.
Exactly.
Maybe your enemy was a bottle of red dye and corn syrup.
The number 6. Super bad. Is it no, it's 5. I'm sorry.
The
Red dye
worst
number
kind.
5. It triggers ADHD.
Ah, yes.
That explains a lot about my life.
The worst of the
Just
red
switch to
dyes.
different flavors of popsicles and you'll feel a lot better.
What a strange thing.
Give me a second while I contemplate my entire life.
Okay.
Just no weird stuff, that's all.
Yeah, no, that's
I'm from Europe, so we kind of banned putting that kind of shit in your food in the 90s.
Well, we
Question.
can't all.
It's wild to me. I mean,
Some of
don't
us
get me
don't.
wrong. It's not perfect either here, but like, yeah, the amount of actively harmful stuff that you could just put in food in the US is crazy.
It is, yeah.
Makes it taste better.
It does.
I mean, that is also undeniably true.
Yeah. Wait, question though. So I believe I sang an aria about why I should be the one to be the woman in the red dress, but now I'm like, we have 3 dresses. Are we all red dress women? That's also fine.
I feel like we're doing this to prove that we can work together as a group. We're accepting the group costume.
Yes, we are willing to adopt thematically appropriate clothing.
There you go.
So I'll be the lead soprano, and you'll be the chorus.
I'll be backstage.
Well,
Even better.
I'm sorry, it's not number 5, it's 40. Red dye 40 is
Gotcha.
the ADHD one. Anyway.
Sorry,
I'm
that's
just waiting.
appropriate. Fine.
Excuse me.
How apt.
And now a
So-
non sequitur about ADHD.
In
What
the
were we
Speaking of
talking about again?
ADHD, look, a squirrel. I was gonna do a curse. Were you gonna help me do the curse, or were you?
We've got 7 days. I'm sure we can apply ourselves to.
Well, I don't know how intense this
Manifold
curse needs to
tasks.
be.
Well, I should think. Let's not do Silas. Let's go back into Dr. Megabones.
Too many
Dr.
characters. to grab.
Megabones thinks that curses will be enacted almost immediately, but perhaps it's better to do it sooner rather than later, so that there's more time for various misfortunes and terrible events to befall.
Misfortune. I see what you did there. That's the head of
Yes.
the Villainous Association of Villain Doers. No, Villainy.
Yes, I completely meant to do that. And then Dr. Megabones looks around and conspicuously goes,
Speaking of, is there anything invisible around us?
You know what? I think there is. I think there is a little, an imp of some sort that is invisible, except to you, of course, who has a notebook and is just writing things down.
I'm gonna laugh in the imp's head with the super creepy evil laugh that can only be conceptualized and not delivered visibly.
You hear a clipboard clatter to the ground.
I'm just thinking
Well,
of
I mean-
like. Sorry, I was just gonna say. I'm just thinking of it like Death speaking in the Discworld books
Right, with all caps.
with all caps in a completely different font. Yeah,
Yep.
just imposing itself in your brain.
Oh, Death was like my favorite character. I mean, Susan, of course, but also Death.
What are you talking about?
Discworld?
Oh, I thought you said
The Terry
Discord.
Pratchett
And I
novels.
was like, I don't remember anybody named Death in Discord. I think it's just us
Oh.
in there, guys.
Discworld.
Okay.
Discworld, yes. Discworld.
Disco World.
Disco
Hey,
Elysium.
What was I gonna say? I think starting with a curse is a fine idea. And I'm happy to help by singing in a spooky way.
You have. Do you have a point of weird as well?
No,
No.
but
You
I
do have
can
cool though,
use
right?
to help.
Yeah. So yeah, you've got cool.
Okay.
So yeah, you can do that.
Because nothing is cooler than the opera.
I think I'll probably end up doing that as well, since Dollface has has got the best weird score. So if there's going to be any magical workings, it'd be best for Dollface to do those, and then I guess
Okay.
Dr. Megabones and Ski Madonna would roll to support that.
Dollface, do you have any sort of move that supports creating a curse?
I do. I just didn't pick it.
Oh,
I
okay.
Like,
mean-
it's on my list, but I didn't pick that one.
You've got a weird score though, so you can still do.
I do
things
have
that
a
are
weird
beyond
score, so I
human-
can.
Yeah.
beyond human limitations, which bestowing a
My
curse most
powers are
definitely is,
beyond your
right?
comprehension.
Yeah, so I think that's
Yeah.
what we'll just go with then, as sort of a standard weird roll.
Okay.
But before we do
And
that,
I'm-
let's have our other two roll to help out, and tell me how you're helping out specifically with this curse.
I guess because this was based on a dark memory of, or a memory from Dr. Megabones' dark past, he's sort of trying to remember the general formula that it should, like a curse should take,
Okay.
and then sort of give that to Dollface so that she can enact it through her psychokinetic magic powers.
Okay. That works. That
Sweet.
works.
I think she bought it.
Right.
Yeah, close enough.
Well, she's also going to ask for blood from both of you. So.
Well, I actually like. I have no reason to lie about this. I got 2 6s, so that's
Oh, wow.
not that it really matters because that just gives you a +1. But that, in fact, no, it doesn't.
No,
That's a 12.
that
So
That
gives-
it means
makes the difference.
it works. Yeah.
all
it
right.
works.
But
Oh, nice.
narratively, Ski Madonna was also going to help. So narratively, what are you doing?
I think I'm breaking from my traditional preferred style of opera to go for what's best for the team right now, which is the spookiest kind of singing I could think of, which would be like a little child singing a nursery rhyme. like in the background while a swing creaks or something. So I'm like,
Hot
ring around
damn.
the rosy pocket full of
This is my jam.
Okay. And then tell me a little bit more about this curse. What curse are you doing exactly? What are you trying to do?
Now,
I am doing the curse of intestinal reversal.
oh gosh.
That sounds terrible, given the direction that a reversal would have.
prolapsia.
Yes. So I've drawn a circle on the floor. Miss Schemadonna is singing creepily in the corner. Uncle Megabones has given me all the information that I need to really do this. So I'm going to use blood from all three of us
Okay.
to really seal the spell. So there's like 3 different seals. And then an abrasure in the middle. Going to put some sriracha, some wasabi.
Gotcha.
Let's see, dairy, tree nuts, some shellfish. Really just
hitting all the major
focusing
allergy
on
categories. Gotcha.
all of the allergies, all of the, stuff that would upset your stomach.
Okay.
And then as the smoke from all of that billows up, I will hold in my mind the images of Mr. DeGeese's PR team, which of course are listed on the company website. It's the mayor's website.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow that.
So I've got my little laptop off to the side and I'm staring at them and really just sending with all of my weirdness the curse of intestinal reversal that should put them out of commission for at least 5 days. Hospitalization is possible if they have an allergy to one of the things.
Okay. As you are doing this, you've got the assistance of Uncle Dr. Megabones and the lovely background singing from Schemadonna, and
So good.
the smoke begins to billow and rise from these ingredients that you have in the middle of the room. It rises up, and you see it's almost as if Schemadonna's song has taken physical form and wraps into the smoke. And even once she stops singing, you hear the ghostly echoes of her song as this smoke lifts up and sort of moves out of the room through one of the windows as if it's a creature of its own. And you watch it disappear. And then you wait.
Behold,
And
the
with full
fabled-
confidence.
behold the fabled curse of the mega shits.
Yep.
Uncle, we talked about this.
Yes, and we agreed it was cool.
You agreed it was cool.
Yes, I did, most stridently.
So, this curse has now dispersed into the world. It's really just a matter of time. You'll have to wait and see if it worked. In the meantime, you do have the red dresses.
Not directly, I hope.
Well, I definitely had all of us in the circle as I was performing this so that it couldn't affect us, even residually.
Yes.
Definitely covered all of the bases for that.
Good.
Good plan, good plan.
Good.
All right, so you have completed one step of your process. What are you doing now?
Now we need to seduce duplicitous boyfriend man. I think we've settled on calling him.
That's his Christian name.
That's, yes. I mean, it's a kind of, was it nominal determinism? It's like that's what he was, he was self-fulfilling prophecy with a name like that.
Let's set it on his LinkedIn.
That's true. That's how we traced him.
I pretended it was through my own data bags, but really I just accessed LinkedIn through my Apple Watch.
Whatever works, right?
It's me making those noises.
Okay.
Yes. to the abode of
The
duplicitous boyfriend, man.
So
You probably
you,
don't even have
He lives
like a
in
machine on
duplicitous
your arm.
duplex.
You just make noises. Boop beep boop boop.
I put my wrist over my mouth so you can't see my lips move. One day I hope to have a real computer.
How do you have
Maybe-
an entire warehouse of fashion and
I
opera
have-
stuff, but no?
I have a computer. I don't have a fancy wrist-mounted supervillain computer. I'm hoping once I get into VAV, I'll be able to get a grant.
yep. Okay. So you're headed to duplicitous boyfriend's apartment? Is that the plan?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And yeah, I think you're still within the 18-hour time frame of beratement that you were expecting. So yeah, you get there.
Okay, so the plan.
The plan was for Ski Madonna to be the seductress in this situation. Perhaps we should stake out duplicitous boyfriend man's house and signal her when he is about to leave.
I still have one
One hook.
in his brain,
Oh, so you could trigger him to.
so I can ask where it is. I can ask what it's planning to do in that scheme. Can I change the question, what is it planning to do right now, to be, I know when it's planning to leave the apartment?
Yeah, like, so you're just watching out for that thought in his brain kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, I'll let that
When,
be a thing.
the thought is, I have to go to the store, or this woman is driving me crazy. I
Right.
need to go find a hot red.
I
someone in a red
literally
dress.
cannot stand this anymore. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, we'll say that's a thing. You can absolutely just be keeping an eye out in his brain for that moment.
That is what I will do.
Okay.
And I will sit on a park bench in my bloody dress with my butcher knife in my lap and my head tilted creepily to the side, and I will just be paying attention to duplicitous boyfriend man's brain.
Okay.
Okay. We're ready to spring into red dressed action at any moment.
I was gonna say, it sounds like how I spent every weekend in college.
That
I feel
scares
like
me a
we
little.
need fan art of these three people all in the same red dress.
Yeah. Who wore it best?
Question for you,
I'm gonna roll for it.
and I have lost the question that was in my head.
Uh-oh, sorry.
No, that's fine.
That was my fault. I
Roll to
reach
see if
into
you
your brain
serve in
and-
the red dress.
Something about the dress.
It has
Wow.
pockets.
My mega bone is
It was
showing.
something for Dollface.
Because it's a bloody dress.
Oh, Dollface, are you keeping an eye on the imp thing that is following you around?
I am being aware of it peripherally. I am not studiously watching it.
Okay.
Like, if it jumped in front of me and did the Watusi, I would notice.
Okay.
But
Okay.
That was the Batusi, I think, actually, I did there.
I was literally swatting away a fly.
I'm trying to remember.
Everybody dance.
Is there a equivalent to perception in Monster of the Week?
Maybe?
I mean, there's
Read a bad
there's not really.
situation.
Let's
there's not
let's
really
just.
Investigate a
passive
mystery,
things
read a
like
bad
that, is there?
situation.
Yeah.
I think I just want a flat, sharp roll from you, Dollface.
From Dollface. Okay. Oh, that's not amazing. 2 and 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4.
All right. Okay, so that is just going to be a thing that you don't know about. Cool.
I love that. No way that's gonna go poorly.
No, not at all.
I'm in danger.
Wait, can I help?
You can't perceive the unseen.
Oh, can she?
Did you tell them at all
Really?
about the unseen creature that's following you around? Or have you kept that
No.
to yourself?
I've kept it to myself.
Interesting.
Trying to hold an edge, eh?
I mean, what I put into that imp's brain is between me and the imp. So,
Dollface did not come here to make friends.
Clearly. All right. So Dollface, you are able to tell when a duplicitous boyfriend just has enough. I'm going to go get cigarettes. Yeah, that's it. And you
I'm
feel
sorry,
that moment.
he has a podcast? Are you sure he's not going to the gym?
You know, that feels a lot more appropriate. Yes.
I'm going to smoke cigarettes at the gym.
I just can't
Like,
handle this
he
anymore.
is-
And
Smoking gym. Don't worry about it.
so you feel when he decides to leave the apartment, and you do also recognize that he is on like the 3rd or 4th floor, and it's a walk up. So you know he's got a couple of minutes to get down the stairs. So
All right,
you've got
so I
time.
will send my message into Schema Donna's brain. Because I'm really embracing this whole like looking like a statue thing, and I don't want to scare the pigeons and the children that are staring at me, so just directly into their brains I'll be like, he's on the move. And he's on the 3rd floor, and he's probably going to come out through that door. Like, give her all the information that she needs while I'm staring at children and pigeons.
Okay.
All right. I will take my position and assume a coquettish pose and just quietly like, just warm up a little bit.
Do you have any particular charm moves?
I think that, well, is this like a story question or like a mechanics question? Do I have anything that can help with charm as a role? Or
Either one, story or mechanics. Anything that would make you more charming or appealing to the gentleman in question.
well, I have +1 to charm,
Okay.
and I think that's it. I think my plan was to draw upon my my time playing sort of like seductress roles and sing like a sexy aria.
Okay. All right. So you see the door push open, and he comes walking out. He has the walk, you know, the walk, and walking towards you. What are you going to do, Schema Donna?
I'm holding a rose for some reason. And
Yes.
I'm going to look at him and I'm just going to go, look at me in my red dress. Don't you want to look at me? I love to walk around outside the houses of men who hate their wives. Look at me in my red dress. Look at me. Turn your head. Look over here and not at that statue over there of the little girl in the bloody dress. That's been here the whole time. Don't worry about it. La 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 la.
You know, I'm going to let you roll charm, and you can add an extra +1 for that.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Okay. 9.
Okay. He does indeed look at you, and he does look you up and down and a little half smirk side smile thing. You have his attention.
What I like
Quick,
best
now
in a
tell him to run for
man
mayor.
is when he runs for mayor. La, 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 la. I would love to have relations with the mayor, but not the DeGeese one. He's gross. A different mayor. A mayor with a podcast, perhaps.
Oh, hey, I have a podcast, but I'm not the mayor.
But you could be. All you have to do is run for mayor.
You know, you're right. I could totally be the fucking mayor.
You could totally be the fucking mayor.
Yeah, I should be the mayor. I don't know your name, but you are right, lady. And, oh, should I hit the gym first? Or should I... Is there paperwork for a mayor?
I'll take care of that.
Oh,
you
awesome.
just go smoke at the gym.
I am smoking. I will get to the gym. All right. If there's anything I need to sign, I'm here in apartment 308. But just be careful knocking
Why
on the
don't
door.
you just sign here right now, and we can then put it in Adobe Photoshop and put it on all the things we need it on.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and he will sign your little tablet because...
I just produce a tablet like a UPS man.
Right. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna run for mayor. That's next week, right?
Yes.
I'll talk to the guys at the
Election
gym. They'll
day
totally.
is Tuesday.
Okay, yeah, the gym guys will totally vote for me. So, yeah, we're good. Thanks, man. The lady in red. Yeah, I like the dress.
Thanks, lady man.
Thank you, duplicitous boyfriend. I hope you win the mayoral race.
Yeah, me too. Man, I could get all the chicks if I was a mayor. Right, yeah, okay. And he wanders off. It works.
Of course it works. That was brilliant.
I'm so glad I put on this red dress.
I feel like Dr. Megabones was in the background the whole time, waving a rose, being like, la 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 la, la 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 la.
You should totally look at her, not me. The 7-foot skeleton in a dress.
But who was looking at the 7-foot skeleton in the dress? Did anyone, hey, sup?
Every opera should have one member of the chorus that's just the 12-foot Home Depot skeleton dressed like everyone else and never explain
I am the
it.
Home Depot skeleton.
I am here for that.
Don't
sounds
look at me. Don't look at me.
So you have convinced Duplicitous Boyfriend Man to run for mayor, and you have obtained his signature.
I think he's actually going to literally run for mayor. He's going to go down there and do a load of cardio now. And
Yeah, on the treadmill, he will run.
yeah.
Well, then I think that means you have to go file paperwork.
No problem.
Get him in the running.
Let's not role play that. That'll be boring.
But if I could get someone to just roll sharp to see how well the paperwork process goes.
You roll for executive function. Who's got any of that?
Dr.
I have
Megabones is extremely good at paperwork.
Fantastic.
8 plus 2, 10.
All right, you are able to file all the paperwork for mayor using the Adobe signature that you've got. It works out just
Using
great.
the mega computer, which is my Windows desktop at my warehouse.
But it works, so. And
The Mega computer runs on Vista.
all right, so yes, you were
Look,
able to do that.
Those business licenses are expensive.
I would like a weird roll from.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, who do I want it from? Let's go from Dollface.
Oh, what now, roll?
A weird roll.
Okay.
Is it something I can help with?
6 and 4 plus 2 is 12.
Okay, so 12, yes. All right. a lot of good rolls tonight. I like this. So with a 12, you start to be aware of the people that you've cursed.
Mm-hmm.
And normally you wouldn't be able to just like feel things from people that you're not concentrating on, but because of the whole magical curse thing,
Poured a lot of personal energy into that curse.
You did. You start feeling as though you've got a bit of a tummy ache.
It's working. Excellent. And wait, she will laugh in the brain of the imp and say, "My curse is coming to fruition." Muahahaha. Only a lot creepier than that.
All right. And you see the imp look at her, a little bit of side eye, and scribble down a note.
Are you feeling all right there, niece? You seem to be in some discomfort.
You could always read me so well, Uncle Megabones.
Yes, well, I am, of course. An evil doctor.
I think our curse is taking effect. I can feel the intestinal distress of the PR team.
How unpleasant.
You've always been an empath.
Here, take some of these to help with the cramps.
But they're imaginary cramps.
But I can treat imaginary illnesses.
That's why you're my favorite. That's why I've never gotten a primary care. I just go to Uncle Megabones and he can treat all of me.
You should just blindly trust everything I say and do. Now take some of that medicine.
Absolutely, and I will, whatever it is, she will take it because she's a doll.
It's a high-powered laxative.
Fantastic. Dolls don't have intestines.
It's the thought that counts.
Silica gel starts coming out.
Just like leave a trail of silica gel as I'm walking down the street.
His Dr. Megabones is giggling hysterically the whole time. I'm like, these pills.
Seems legit.
And
you really do. You've been working on your laugh.
I've had occasion to bust this one out before.
You definitely see Dollface. You see the little imp making some more notes.
Okay.
All right. So you have successfully convinced Duclus's boyfriend to run for mayor. You have successfully cursed the PR team. What's next?
Maybe we could give the geese just a little push in the right scandalous direction.
Towards overly attached girlfriend?
Yes.
I thought we would just, plant evidence on his computer or something. Pictures of her. Or pictures of the two of them. Ski Madonna, you're good with Photoshop, right?
Sorry, yes I am, but a giant spider just crawled out from the baseboard, but then it went back, and so now I'm like, do I try and get it to come back so I can kill it, or is it just gone forever and now it's in my neighbor's house? Anyway, so, yes, I'm very good at Photoshop.
We could create blackmail photos and tell him not to run, or we will release them.
And then release them anyway.
Right, because we're evil. We're villainous. We're villainous.
What would be the most compromising position we could think of for a prospective mayor?
Now,
current mayor who's running for re-election?
He's running on a platform of being strongly anti-crime.
So pictures of them doing crime.
Doing crime, doing naughty drugs and such.
Look at this! Lasso tool. I've put him in this street, crossing at not a crosswalk.
Yes, that's a good start.
Jaywalking.
Maybe you should do one of him kicking a dog.
Okay. Here's one of him kicking a dog, and here's one of him kicking a cat, and here's one of
Yes.
him kicking a rare endangered panda at the Meme Town Zoo.
Yes, good work.
But he's wearing the same outfit when he kicks them. We need to find different pictures.
That's his animal kicking suit.
Exactly. That's his the special outfit he puts on to kick animals, the deranged pervert.
He's the worst.
Another bad thing about him is that he doesn't do his laundry often enough, so he kind of just wears the same clothes all the time.
Yes, he has never frequented mega fashions.
We'll make sure that there's at least one or two compromising pictures of him with overly attached girlfriend, because that will both diminish Mayor de Geese and enhance duplicitous boyfriend man. It will have an impact on both of their polls.
Yes.
Here's a picture of him kicking a squirrel outside of duplicitous boyfriend's house, and the overly attached girlfriend is hanging out the window swooning because she thinks it's sexy.
That is absolutely what I meant. Thank you.
Fantastic. So you've got some
Handles.
Got some compromising.
Do you want me to add a
photos.
speech bubble that says, I think it's so sexy when you kick animals?
That doesn't
now.
feel very blackmailish.
To be fair, you are in Meme Town.
Ah,
So I
And-
could put it in impact font.
I've got an idea. Yeah, I've got an idea. Why don't we counterfeit some of his election campaign materials, and we can have him. Went a bit Silas there again. Hey, I'm Dr. Megabones, who is a different person. We could say, have the cat, and it's him saying, "You can't has cheeseburger."
yes. I love
You
this.
can't have cheese. You can't has cheeseburger. Like those Uncle Sam recruitment posters.
Only
Adam
with
de Geese
burgers.
says you can't has cheeseburger. And then that will turn the fast food lobby against him.
Fantastic.
nefarious uncle.
Duplicitous
Nefarious.
boyfriend says cheeseburger for all. All can has cheeseburger.
Here I put the head of Mayor de Geese on Drake, and he's going like, to not kicking animals, and yeah, to kicking animals.
This is perfect.
This is the best campaign poster ever.
I don't even know what to have you roll to see how successful that is.
Let's have one of Picard doing this and saying, "Why, why wouldn't I kick animals?"
Weird? Does weird feel?
I mean, weird is magic, so internet magic, social media attractions.
Yeah,
feels like
let's
magic.
everyone can roll weird for me, and
Okay.
we're gonna make it a group check. And if
Hey,
one
I'm
succeeds,
gonna kill a spider really quick. Hold on.
okay, this is important. This must be done because
This is
otherwise
the
Megan
most
will
important.
not sleep.
I had to go check under my desk when she said she saw spiders. So
Yes, no. If there's a spider, you have to deal with it in some fashion. Otherwise, you will never sleep. Not until you find said spider.
So charming story. Once upon a time, my then husband and I were out shopping, and we had left my oldest daughter home alone. And when we returned home, there was a note on the sofa. There was no sign of my daughter. She had locked herself in her room. and left us a note detailing on how we needed to set the house on fire because she saw a spider on that couch, but then lost track of him. So now the house belonged to the spider. And
You know, I
Okay,
do
I'm
not
good,
see
I'm
the
good.
inaccuracies. Excellent.
What's that?
Tanya just telling a charming story of burning a house down to
Because
sacrifice
spider.
it to a spider.
It's the only rational response.
It really is. Some days.
Obviously.
Okay, sorry. I'm rolling for
So,
weird.
but roll weird.
Yes, everyone can roll weird.
7.
Okay.
Yeah, I got
5
4
and 1 is.
Is
Go ahead.
5 and 1. Those are good. I got a 4 and a 3, so 7 plus 1, 8.
Okay.
And I got 5 and a 1, which is 6 plus 2, which is 8.
Okay, so 7, 8, and 8. So you are somewhat successful. People do see these memes, and there's starting to be a little bit of a buzz about, I wonder if this DeGeese is as good as we thought he was. Maybe he's not the best. You know, he used to have much better memes than this. His last campaign was a lot more effective. So people are noticing it, and noticing that it's not as good as his last set of campaign memes, but you haven't quite alienated the people yet.
Well, fortunately, the people who make all of his memes are going to be in the bathroom for the next 3 to 5 business days.
Yes, the PR team is unable to do anything to counteract the negative buzz.
There's just not as much of it as we would like.
Right.
I think we may need to up the ante. Perhaps.
Did you get married, Uncle Bones?
What did you say?
Oh.
No, your auntie has been down for quite some time. Once you've gone bone, you're on your own.
Apropos of nothing. I always do this. Devote too much mental energy to risque jokes and not enough to the matter at hand.
No, that's actually how you're supposed to play TTRPGs, I think.
It really is. Yep.
Especially in Meme Town.
Yes.
Yes.
You're getting things right in Beamtown.
Mrs. Bones is here with me now.
There you go. There's
You
Auntie.
bitch. You
There she
bitch.
All right.
You
what
took off my
what
money.
You signed the prenup, dumbass. Now both of us are gone.
And yet I'm the one applying for the membership to Villainous, whatever it is.
Wow.
You've got alimony.
So,
Ran
What
off with
if
the
we-
bone delivery man.
What if we recruit local celebrities to endorse duplicitous boyfriend man?
Oh.
Yes. Such as.
I'm forgetting who lives in Meme Town.
Hard Luck
Rihanna
Harold.
lives in Mute.
There's a really interesting group that works in the theater.
Hide the Pain Harold is a perennial favorite.
Oh my God,
We could get the little boy who loves eating corn.
Yes.
Oh, what about the little girl with look at all those chickens that Mayor DeGeese isn't kicking?
Yes.
Or
Animal-related meme celebrities.
There's a little girl goes,
Really?
she goes, look at all those chickens. You
Look
wouldn't
at
want them to
all
get
these
kicked, would you?
exactly.
Some gentle string music playing, and then like it just pans over this field of chickens, just free-range chickens, like living their best life.
Ski Madonna in the background is like, in the arms
Yeah, I was just gonna
of the angels.
yes. I love it.
We
Do
need to
you
really
want to
double down
live-
on the animal.
Do you want to live in an America where people can just kick chickens? Adam DeGeese does. Adam DeGeese wants to go around this field and kick every last one of these chickens. Is that a world you want to live in? Ask yourself, would you feel comfortable voting for a man who wants to kick chickens indiscriminately? And if you answer yes, then you need to go fuck yourself. Paid for by duplicitous boyfriend for man. Town.
And they all said the ad didn't need to be that long, but I think keeping the whole thing unedited was a successful choice.
You know?
I believe in freedom. Freedom to not have my chickens kicked to fucking death.
All right. So you've got that. You've got you did recruit the little boy who loves corn. Because he also
what
loves
about-
chickens.
Business cat.
Duplicitous
HR
boyfriend. He has the juice.
And then also we could get the Shiba dog that's like, wow, so much kick, much violence, many animal abuse,
Much sad.
many vote for duplicitous boyfriend man.
You
Of
know?
course, those signs will be in Comic Sans.
Of course, of course. So I need another weird roll just to see how this batch of plans goes.
9.
7.
3 and 6 is 9 plus 2 is 11.
God dang.
Okay, okay. And were you incorporating overly attached girlfriend into any of this, or were you just?
Oh.
Because I know you'd had thoughts on using her.
Yes.
I feel like she would be in the background of all of them, thinking, my hero, or,
Overly attached girlfriend likes to portray herself as the victim of her charming, duplicitous boyfriend. But in fact, she likes strangling rabbits.
Okay.
That was one of our best ads.
And
So-
having sex with Adam DeGeese.
At the same time.
So,
Bunny Boiler and Bunny Strangler, all in one.
oh gosh. So you are.
Just running completely unsubstantiated, libelous rumors on the internet about.
I mean, that's the way the internet runs.
Everybody
Yeah.
does it.
There's free
Everybody
speech
does
in
that.
Meme Town.
Yeah, yeah. So you did have a successful weird roll. So I will say that you do manage to get people on your side and
That's
voting not for Adam DeGeese. The big day rolls around. It's election day, and you're watching the polls rolling in, and it's a landslide in favor of duplicitous boyfriend. And
Nice.
he completely ignores you all in his acceptance speech, which is fine.
Perfect.
Being behind the scenes, you don't want to necessarily be causing waves. You just want to get your way.
Do we get a post-election result picture of ex-Mayor DeGeese kicking a Pomeranian in frustration? Or can we manufacture that?
I think you can manufacture it. You've demonstrated the ability to do that. So you have that.
We founded our own clickbait website and we just run perpetual attack ads on Adam DeGeese forever, even though he's out of office.
Pretty much.
Sometimes it's a passion project, and you just gotta follow your heart.
What did I do?
So you do that.
Should have kicked all those fucking dogs, DeGeese.
And once the election is over and it has been established that DeGeese has lost, in fact, and the duplicitous boyfriend is now installed firmly into the position of mayor. You all
Nice.
receive a very, very nice looking little, like fancy engraved cards. There's embossing and like it's very nice, smooth papers, very fancy. Requesting your presence at the Villainous Association of Villains. Villainous Association of Villainy. And
I will hop on the bus in my least tattered Victorian gown.
okay.
I too will hop on the bus and I will sing extra cheerfully. Ah.
Dots and Megabones cycles.
All right.
So,
He's
on a push rod. Just
trying to
took
keep
the
up
car.
with the bus.
Anti-Megabones took the car.
So you arrive, you all get back to your planning room, and you're sitting in the three available folding chairs. And do you have anything to say to each other while you're waiting?
May the best doll win.
Oh god, I can't even say what I was going to say.
Well, it's been a real honor auditioning with you two and getting to know everything about you. I hope you won't sabotage me when I win.
I didn't sabotage you in college. I'm not going to sabotage you now.
Friendship is the best.
We can be villains with the power of friendship.
You're about to feel the Megabone of disappointment.
That was that summer in college when I went. Oh, never mind.
No! No!
As you are finishing up this conversation, the door bursts open again, and a third wonder walks in. Are you ready for your judgment?
A creepy laugh in his brain.
Dr. Megabones is above the judgment of mere mortals with unmegged bones.
Right, but we're still going to judge you, because that's the whole point of this.
Except for the procedural circumstances
Right, yeah,
attended
yeah.
to by Vav. Yes, of course.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, officially, please rise as Misfortune enters the room.
Dr. Megabones stands and also grows in height so that his head is like touching the ceiling.
Fantastic.
Dollface is going to stand up and kind of do the thing where, like, her toes are pointed out at a wonky angle and her head is tilted to one side. Like, she's just really leaning into the unsettling, staring persona.
And
I'm gonna curtsy super deep, like from all those times that I've played the sassy maid in the operas.
Oh, nice.
I
Yeah.
love it. Misfortune
So formal.
walks in. And you've all heard of Misfortune, but you haven't seen her yet. And when she walks in, you are surprised, perhaps, by her appearance. She has painted her skin gold.
Ooh.
Her hair looks to be a wig made of gold mylar strips. She is wearing a dress that is rather revealing, and it is made out of gold coins fastened together. And she jingles as she walks. And she looks around. So, you're the new recruits?
I'm going to say, in her brain, that she looks like $1 million with an evil laugh.
Lovely. I do need to hear your evil laughs one more time. Lovely, Dr. Megabones. Lovely
Wow.
effect.
Thank you.
And she will look expectantly at the other two. Zoom hates that, but we love it.
Yeah. Did not
Lovely.
hear a note. That was amazing.
Trust that it was great.
It was fantastic, I'm sure it was. And she looks towards the creepy doll.
And the creepy doll is going to laugh in her brain because if I try, I will die.
All right.
Like a bad text to speech. AJ.
Mal.
She looks over at Third Wonder and holds out her hand. And he puts his clipboard into her hand, and she looks at it. Well, it looks like the decision has been made. Do any of you have anything you want to do at the last moment to affect the decision?
Dr. Megabones pulls out a flamethrower.
I pull out my grenade launcher. No.
You will obey the Megabones.
No.
I don't think I do either. I have nothing
Just
to do.
gonna maintain the creepy demeanor.
Okay. Well, you all did an excellent job of working together. So good, in fact, that I've decided to make you all henchmen. My henchmen. Congratulations, team.
Okay.
Third Wonder.
Dollface will actually.
Sorry, Dollface does what?
Dollface was gonna actually, like, for the first time, her expression will have changed to something akin to. It might be pleasure, or she might be gritting her teeth. It's a little hard to tell, but she does receive the news positively.
Lovely. Third Wonder, that means that you finally get that villain spot you've been searching for. Congratulations. Team, I will need you to, begin your service tonight. I need someone to draw me a bath with bubbles. I need someone to pick up dinner for me. And I need someone to shine my shoes. So you work that out amongst yourselves. You work so well together. And I will see you back here in 3 hours for bath time. Bye-bye.
Dr. Megabones shrinks.
Does the
It's about-
Villainous Association of Villains have an HR department? Because I don't know about bathing my boss.
Feeling like I just want to take a piece of paper and draw a bath full of bubbles.
Third Wonder looks at you all. My plan worked. Have fun. Wait till she makes you scrub the corns off of her feet.
And then the little boy who loves corn pops up and he's like, it's corn!
Ew.
Oh, gosh. And unless any of you have anything else you'd like to do, I believe we are through for the night.
I think
Well,
that's an amazing place.
I know who Mega News.com is going to be running its next hatchet job on.
Well, thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. This was, as always, absolute chaos, and I loved it.
That's what you get in Meme Town.
It is what you get in Meme Town. We are theoretically back next month for another episode. We haven't chosen our meme yet, but stick around. It's always, about like this. So, does anyone have things that they would like to promo before we go? Megan, do you want to start?
Yeah, I mean, I said it all at the top. I can say it again, but
Just remind us where we can.
just to remind you, so I'm Ava on Eclipse on the Majestic Goose Network. And I am the DM of Quest Laid Plans, which is a D&D podcast that also incorporates homebrew mechanics based on tarot and is a very fun time. All of
Yes.
season 1 is available. My cat is chiming in right now. Season 2 is coming in the fall. And check out Moda Intergalactica on Drive-Thru RPG, which is an awesome RPG that my friends wrote and I helped produce. And it is about helping solve fashion crimes in space.
I love that.
I love that idea.
Tanya, do you have anything to promote?
I do not.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. And Gerundu.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, hello, I'm Gerundu. I'm still a human man, not a 12-foot tall Home Depot skeleton. I
For
can
now.
see why you'd be confused. I am Silas Lancaster in Roll for Weird, also on the Majestic Goose Network. I'm also John Millard Pendergrass, who is the one of the protagonists of Shitty Cowboys, which is our Western-themed D&D podcast on the Majestic Goose Network and on all your pod feeds. I've been doing a lot more voice acting stuff, audio drama things. In the next couple of months, we will be returning to Silas for story time with Silas throughout the month of October, where we will have an anthology of spooky stories, one each Thursday of October, which is always a good time. We put a lot of effort and time and, by God, blood, sweat, and tears into every single one of those episodes, and they're always very, very, very rewarding. So we'd like it if you check that out, and more people left us reviews and told us what they thought about those, because, as I say, I think that's some of the proudest work any of us have done on the network, I think. I also play a bunch of ancillary characters in No Return, which is and Danny is also in that, where we do humorous fantasy stories over on that podcast, which is a bunch of series of concurrent audio drama, fiction, fantasy things all set in the same world. So yeah, go check that out too, because even if you don't like that story arc, you'll find another one that you will like.
True enough.
Cool.
All right, and you can find me hanging out here. I am, there's a lot of people that I am. I'm Whiskey on Eclipse. I am the GM for Crits and Knits. I am one of the hosts and disaster crafters on That's Pretty Crafty. And I am Layseth on Roll for Weird.
Yeah.
And you can also find me Mondays on Ink and Lyre as Maris on Chromatic Academy Covenstead. And is that all? That might be all. Plus the assorted shows that Jordan was talking about, and several other small projects that are in the works. So I think that is all. Thank you all so much for joining us for yet another chaotic evening of Meme of the Month. And we will see you all back in about a month's time. Bye, friends.
Thank you for keeping. Good night.
What?